Hi, my name is Johnson Acheja. This is Let's Talk Art. On this episode, we'll be discussing a few things that you need to know as a beginner artist before you start your career. Every beginner artist wants to be represented by a good gallery. You want your work to be showcased in a good exhibition alongside other great artists. But sometimes this might take a while to happen. Sometimes in the process of waiting, we might get weary and decide to jump on every opportunity that comes our way. And this is sometimes where we miss it. Not every opportunity that comes our way we are meant to jump on. As artists, we need to learn to be selective of some of the opportunities that comes our way. This sometimes might be hard to do, but this is what's right for us sometimes. Because some of these opportunities that look seemingly great sometimes they might end up hurting your career in the long run. So why not wait for the right opportunity to present itself before you jump? So keep waiting. Avoid galleries that will ask you to pay for exhibitions. These galleries are known as vanity galleries. Think about it. Why would a gallery ask you to pay for an exhibition? Is it that they don't believe that your work is going to sell? That's how I see these things. I remember when I started out as an artist, a gallery, I'm not going to mention any name, reached out to me and I was really excited. And in the email they sent to me, there was nothing like you're going to pay. I agreed. I wrote back and I told them, yeah, I would love to. And they told me this is the amount that I need to pay for the exhibition. And they told me quite a number of things that seemingly looks very right. It told me their collector base, the exposure that I'm going to get. Quite a number of things that they told me about their gallery, and it looked really appealing. But then I had to sit down to think, why would the gallery ask me? Because I've read about galleries, and I think this is one of the areas that we miss it as an artist. We just start out creating, and we are just about creating, and we feel that when you create good works, as soon as you begin to create your good works, galleries will definitely reach out to you because your works are good. Don't think it that way, because if that's the case, I see no reason why banana strapped onto a wall with a duct tape will sell for a ridiculous amount. For me, I don't think it's about your talent. It's not about your skill. The art has nothing to do with that. So go and do your research. Find out about galleries and how gallery-artist relationship work. I knew this beforehand. I had talked to other artists. It's not like I knew much about the gallery-artist relationship. You know that your understanding will be limited if you've not experienced it before. So from my little understanding, I know that a gallery will not ask you to pay for an exhibition. It's usually 50-50. Some galleries will do 45-55, depending on your agreement with the gallery. So when I saw that I needed to pay for the exhibition, I knew it wasn't right for me, because it made me think to myself that doesn't mean my gallery, they don't believe in my work. Because think about it. Because they even come out and tell you that they've been following you for a while, they followed your style, they really love your work, and they know that your work will fit well in their gallery space and it goes well with what their gallery is all about. They go on to tell you of their collector base and how their collector would definitely want to collect your work, and all of those other stories that are meant to catch your attention. As a beginner artist, of course, these are some of the things that you're looking for. So why won't you be tempted to, take the opportunity? But from the little understanding that I had on artist-gallery relationship, I knew it wasn't right for me. It just made it look like they did not believe in my work. Because if they believe in my work, they would invest in me. It's because they don't believe in my work. That's why they're asking me to pay for the exhibition. The whole thing felt like they didn't believe that my works were going to sell. That's why they wanted me to pay, so that in case my works doesn't sell, they don't lose. At least I paid for it, so they get the money. They already have a space. They exhibit the works. If it doesn't sell, they don't lose, but I lose. So that's how it looked to me. That's how it felt to me. So I wrote back and I told them, no, I'm not interested. To be honest, I don't even see these galleries as galleries. They don't even have a curated gallery program. They just run their exhibition however they want it, with a collection of different artists, both big, small, just whoever is ready to pay. Trust me, no big artists will want to exhibit in such a gallery. So at the end of the day, you might realize that exhibiting in such a place will not even grow you as an artist. And another thing is they have little collectors or people that matter in the art, but they have just few following them. So at the end of the day, your work is not even going to be seen by a good amount of people or even if you get the exposure, it's like some artists who have like 10,000 likes on Instagram, on social media, but they don't really matter in the art world. I've seen artists who have just 500 followers, 1,000, 2,000 followers, and these guys are big names in the art world. So if the engagement is what you're after, I don't think as an artist you should be so concerned about engagement, because that's not what really matters. It's more about who knows you, who have seen your work, who is talking about your work. Are they collectors? Are they critics who have seen your work and have reached out to you? I think those are the kind of things that you should be looking out for. Now think about this. You've been working for a while, present yourself online. Over time, as you keep posting and keep sharing your work on social media, Instagram is a great tool for artists. So let's continue. So you keep sharing your work online. Over time, other artists begin to follow you, curators begin to follow you, gallery owners, gallery directors, galleries themselves begin to follow you, art critics begin to follow you, and you have people who actually matter in the art industry, or you have all of these people following you, but you've not got any representation, or you've not been reached out to by a gallery yet, and you get weary in waiting, and then you now decide to jump onto an exhibition like this. Do you think that the respect that they are beginning to have for your work will still be there? Nah. Well, except you have Jesus behind you, my guy, you're beginning to hurt your career even before you started. So don't be quick to jump onto some of these opportunities that look seemingly appealing, because at the end of the day, it will end up hurting you. Galleries that you need to look out for should be commercial galleries. I know that the word commercial might make it look like, oh, okay, they're out for money. Of course, it's a business. The art world is a business, and people are in it. Even you as an artist, you're in it to make money. So trust me, whatever is good for them might not in every situation. Not everything that is good for them is good for you, because some galleries will reach out to you and you know, they tell you so many things and tell you so many good things. Trust me, I'm telling you from experience. I've been approached by galleries who look and seem harmless, and at the end of the day, they either sell your work and hold on to your money, or they do some kind of background shady business with your work, and you don't get to hear anything about it. So you have to be careful with some of these galleries as well. So galleries that you need to look out for should be commercial galleries that are out to make money for themselves. And because if they're trying to make money for themselves, at the end of the day, what do you think they will do? They'll promote your work. They'll show your work to people who actually matter in the art world. They'll show your work to critics. Critics will get to see your works, because some of these galleries have so many people that matter. When I say, I don't want to begin to mention art critics, curators, and all those other big names in the art world. That's why I'm using people that matter. So when people, of course, some of these galleries have people that matter in following them, or some of them are on their email lists. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. And so, of course, they will definitely want to promote you, because they want to sell your work, because they know that in selling your work, they make money, you make money. So it's a 50-50 thing. So these are the galleries that you should look out for. Another thing you need to be aware of is art contests. Art contests are a great way for artists to gain exposure. They're not just ways for you to gain money, or to get money, or to win prizes or money, or whatever you stand to win after the whole competition. There are ways for you to get, or to meet people, to meet bigger artists, to meet people who matter in the art world. There are ways for you to get into big exhibitions and all, because at the end of the day, after the whole contest and everything, if you make it to the final list, you might be selected with other big artists to exhibit. But in as much as some of these art contests seem to be great opportunities for an artist to grow their career, you also need to know that not every art contest you should jump onto, because some of them are just like the Vanity Gallery. Some of these art contests present you with so many good opportunities, but at the end of the day, they're just empty promises. Every good artist should be able to do their background research on whoever is emailing them, asking them to present their work, or asking them to come and participate in whatever it is that they want them to participate in. One of the things that you need to look out for in this art contest are who is funding them. Are they being funded by an institution? Who are their jury? Another thing you need to look out for in this art prize is how long have they been existing, and if they've existed for that long, and even if they haven't existed for that long, previous winners of these art prizes, how are they doing? Are they now being represented by bigger galleries? Who is talking about their works? Who has collected their works? And you need to know some of this information. If the previous winner of these art prizes are not doing so well, that's an indication. That's a red flag. Don't even try it. Don't mess up your career. So yeah, art contests are great ways for you to grow as an artist, but then not every art contest you should jump onto or jump into or leap into. So yeah, these are some of the things I feel a beginner artist should know. Don't be too quick to jump onto every opportunity that presents itself. Do your research. One of the things that I did when I started out at first was when I receive messages or emails from galleries or curators or whoever, I don't respond immediately, except I already know you beforehand. But even if I know you beforehand, I don't respond immediately. It might take me, like if I know you and I know you to be a well-respected person, it might take me maybe like an hour to respond. I won't just go out to respond immediately, so I don't seem like a desperate artist. But one of the major reasons why I don't respond immediately, sometimes it might take me like a day to respond, is because I would want to, do my background search. I go on Google, type the name of the gallery or the artist or the curator or whoever is reaching out to me. I type their name, try to find out a few things about them. If it's a gallery, who are the artists that they're representing? What kind of show do they have? Have they gone for art fairs? Some of those basic things that a gallery should do. So yeah, I get to find out these things, and when I see that these people would actually help my career, will help me grow my career, of course I'll be happy to respond to their mail. And if I see that they are not fit for my career, I would also respond, but be nice. Artists, we should learn to be nice to people who reach out to us. I'll put it in a nice way. I don't think we are compatible, so I would have to decline, and I'll put it in a very nice way, and that's it. That's all I have for today. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and also subscribe. My name is Johnson Echeja, and this is Let's Talk Art.